Okay, nice Kalamalka fly fishers, Thursday night fly tying. What we're going to be tying is the jungle cock streamer. It's going to look like that if it all works out. Okay, jungle cock streamer. And we're going to be using jungle cock, which is this. Kind of a cool feather. It's quite expensive. This one's not the best in the world, but it was a little bit cheaper. 55 bucks. Okay, so how we're going to start is with this floss. I put the floss on here behind the eye and work your way to the back like so. Now if it gets too twisted up, just flatten out the floss so it makes it nice and even. And when you get close to there, I'm just going to cut this guy off and make another wrap there. Okay, we'll let that hang there. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put on this silver tinsel. We want the silver out, so silver will be on the bottom. Okay, now I'm going to wrap this all the way back. Make it nice and even. Twist it if it gets too twisted there. Just so it flattens out. Okay, this stuff is really fuzzy stuff. Okay, next what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my thread on. This is a 14-aught thread. It's a Viva, or what do I call it, Viva? I'm going to put that on. And I'm going to tie that off there like that. Some guys will put a half hitch in this stuff, but it tends to flare out too much, so I'll put it on with the thread. I gotta put it on anyways. Okay, so now you got that on there. Now we'll take the rib, we'll make a couple turns there and wind it towards the eye, open turns, like so, and we're going to tie it off there. Okay, cut it off the waist, and that's the body. Okay, next we're going to put on a hackle, which is the larger feathers on the hackle, which will be these up here. Got it here somewhere. Here it is. So it would be this one here. Take all the fibers off there, these fluffy ones we don't need. I'm going to tie it right on top by this stem with the curve down, shiny side up, and tie it on there like so. Trim that off. Okay, and then I'm going to take my hackle pliers. I'm going to get a hold of the tip like so. Make sure you get a good hold. Now these tips are pretty fragile, so be careful with it. Don't pull too hard. I'm just going to whip my fingers and pull these fibers back and wrap it around. Just keep those fibers back. Like so. Carefully. Oops, I broke it. Getting a grip on it there. Yeah, they're pretty fragile. Anyway, just carry on here. Also bend back. You'll need 2-3 turns. Tie it off there. It looks pretty scary there, but it'll be just fine. Easy wraps there. Then I'm going to trim this tip off, nice and short. Okay, now I'm going to pull all these fibers back like so, and tidy that up. Your thread. Tie down all those fibers. There you go. That's the hackle. Here's a little fuzzy butt there. Okay. Okay, next thing we're going to put the wings on, which should be the same feathers, but there comes further down the cape. We're going to get a couple of them, take all that fuzzy stuff off. I'm going to tie it on the side so the tip is just past the bend, so like that. Okay, and get it straightened out so it's centered really good. Okay, you can probably cut this waist piece off like so. Okay, now we're going to grab the other one and put it on this side. Should be pretty close. Okay, try and match them up so they're the same size and length. I'm going to put this guy on the same so the tips are even. Like so. They should be side by side. That looks alright. Put it all a little bit. Okay. Then I'm going to cut this off. Tidy that up there. It's a 14-aught thread, so it takes a lot of winding to get on here. Okay, now I'm just going to spin that. Okay, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put these little guys on. I forget what they call them, teardrops or whatever. Okay, I'm going to tie it on right even with that wing right on the side. Okay, now make sure before you tighten it, you pull it back a bit. So it's like so. That on really good. Then I can trim this off. And then we'll put one on this side. Same thing, with pull all these fibers off the back of it. And then put this one on. Just like that. And I'm going to pull some more of these fuzzy things off here. Oop. Ran away. Okay, I think he's alright. I'll tie it on. Same thing right on top, or on the side rather. Like so. I'll make sure they're even. Just gonna pull it back until they look the same. Same position. Okay, that's pretty close. And you're just gonna wrap that guy up there. Pull that off. Sometimes you have to cut it off. And wrap that up like so. There you have it. Not too bad. Then we're going to whip finish it. Build a little bit of a head there while you're whip finishing it. Lots of wraps like so. Okay, cut off your thread. A little head cement on there. I like to put some on the side here where those little guys are. Make sure they don't come off. And in between there even. Make sure you get on there good. Don't put any in your eye. It's like so. Okay, so that's it. Okay, that's it. It's Jungle Cock at its best. Hope you enjoyed that. See you next time.